Everything is happening so fast with crypto currently. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana are increasing steadily and we are loving it. Well, in as much as we love it, we aren't happier than the Hifi Finance early investors. Have you seen what Hifi has been doing lately? This project has been destroying the crypto market with its massive growth. In just 24 hours, Hifi has gotten about 368%. Investors are now asking for the price prediction of Hifi and the reason for the increase. So this is what we will be discussing in this video. But before getting into the discussion, please support this channel by subscribing and liking this video. Without much saying, let's get into the discussion. Hifi has just exploded with a 368% price increase in a single day. This kind of move doesn't just happen out of nowhere. It shows that something big is happening behind the scenes, and the team is clearly working hard. Now, here's my honest take. I believe Hifi has the potential to reach between $5 to $10 in the near future, because it's still extremely undervalued, sitting at just around a $70 million market cap. That's tiny compared to how far solid crypto projects can grow. But here's my advice if you're looking to buy. Don't just FOMO in at the top. Wait a little for the price to cool down so you can maximize your gains instead of chasing the hype. In summary, Hifi is showing serious strength, it's undervalued, the community is solid, and a $5 to $10 target is very realistic in the long run. Looking at news to see why this surge happened, the first thing that stands out is the delisting announcements. Binance and other exchanges like Bitvavo and Onus announced they would delist Hifi, Bake, and SLF starting September 17, 2025. Initially, when Binance announced the delisting on September 3rd, the price dropped by 7.36%. However, by September 10th, there was a rebound with a peak surge of 62.1%, and then it stabilized at a 35.4% gain. This suggests that after the initial drop, there might have been speculative trading or a pump-and-dump scheme, as mentioned in some articles. There's also mention of Hifi's unique position in DeFi with fixed-rate lending, which might attract users looking for predictability. However, regulatory scrutiny from South Korean exchanges like Upbit and Bitham flagging Hifi as a closely monitored asset could add downward pressure. But that doesn't explain the recent surge. Putting it all together, the immediate cause seems to be speculative trading around the delisting news. Traders might be buying the dip after the initial sell-off, leading to a short squeeze or pump and dump. The technical indicators support this with overbought conditions. I think this is all about Hifi. Now let's talk about the full details of Hifi crypto project. Hifi Finance is a fixed-rate, fixed-term decentralized cryptocurrency lending protocol operating on the Ethereum blockchain. The platform allows investors to borrow and lend digital assets to the network for yields. It was officially launched in 2021 following its rebranding from the mainframe network. On Hifi Finance, digital assets are tokenized against the underlying assets, tokens the user deposits, to create a synthetic version. These variant assets are pegged on a 1:1 basis to the underlying assets. Techipedia explains, tokenization is a key feature of the protocol. The decentralized lending network provides a permissionless environment where real-world assets like real estate, stocks, bonds, and others can be digitally represented. Additionally, these tokenized assets can serve as collateral for borrowers or liquidity for liquidity providers who provide virtual funds to the decentralized pools on the network. However, Hifi Finance's capabilities extend beyond traditional assets. Non-fungible tokens also find a home within this decentralized application. Users can easily trade off their unique NFT assets as collateral to gain access to crypto-backed loans. Powering the Hifi Finance protocol is the Hifi token. Besides serving the crucial role of facilitating the payment of transaction costs, it is used for governance. Hifi token holders are potential decision-makers as it runs on a decentralized community framework. As a result, the DeFi protocol service offering and development are decided by these entities. Staking. Like most new-generation proof-of-stake protocols, staking is a key cog in the wheel. Hifi holders can lock up their digital tokens to secure the network. In return, more Hifi tokens will be distributed to the owners of the locked funds. Hifi Finance is built on a decentralized finance application called Yield Protocol. As per its operation, it allows users to borrow and lend. The borrowing process. To borrow, users must deposit a digital asset, such as ETH as collateral. Next, the resultant token will be minted. It usually comes with the H suffix, representing a synthesized version of the digital asset.